Okay, welcome to Republic Offensive. Republic Offensive is a lot harder than Separatist Might, which is why we get so much fewer stars. Separatist Might, we usually get about 20. Republic Offensive, we usually get 6. Every single mission, basically, if you remember Tier 3, the difficulty that Tier 3 was in Separatist Might, that's what the difficulty is for Tier 1. Like, you just walk in, it's already requires you to have 7-star. And starting in Node 2, everyone has to be Relic. And there might even be a Relic requirement. Okay, there isn't, but yeah, starting in Node 2, the second wall, everyone has to be Relic or they can't participate in battles. It's crazy how quickly things escalate, and like it starts out already insane. Obviously I can't use Bounty Hunter, or obviously I can't use Dark Side teams in Light Side territory battles, but if I could, like all those teams that I showed you, like maybe 1 or 2 of them would work. Because it's the same thing. My Light Side is pretty powerful. I only have a couple teams that work, and only have like one that works super well, super consistently. On phase 1, well, our strategy for the first 3 phases is pretty simple. We do almost nothing here until we get to this node on day 3. Because once we get here, we do nothing. That's why everything is already redded out. It's because we just do cam and nothing else. If you can do cam at all. If you can't do cam, then just dump those characters over here. If you can do cam, you have 2 days to do it, because we're obviously not going to get any points. We should still be able to star, 1 star here, 1 star here, but it's very close. Yeah, we have to put everything we have into starring this and then starring this, especially now that we're down a lot of people.
They've sabotaged our vehicles.
So with this one, it's for some reason powerful people are not the big ask here. It's Rose Tico and Holdo tend to be the big ask. L3 I guess is rare enough. Vsauce is rare enough. C3PO is not really a big ask because CLS isn't even that consistent, even in phase 1. Which, yeah, that's the kind of difficulty we're talking about. Like, if it was Dark Side, if we could carry CLS into Dark Side, that would be an easy 4 out of 4. Like, even I think in some of the later phases, like even phase 4 potentially, I think CLS could probably 4 out of 4 that pretty easily, or 3 out of 4 at the very least. Whereas like all my other teams were getting destroyed. But in light side territory battles, first, like he can lose in the first phase of the first mission of the first node. Like if I were to go into one of these battles here with CLS, he can lose in the first wave. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've had it happen. Like, I've had everyone just gun down Chewbacca, then gun down Han Solo, then gun down CLS, and they just completely wiped out the team, and I was down to like 1 person. I think it was Luke and C3PO were all that was left alive by the time I took another turn, and it just wasn't enough, and I got 0 on this mission, or not this mission right here, with all relics, like the ideal team, like this. Yeah, they do not mess around. Okay, so there's a Jedi, and then there's any, and then there's any and Jedi here as well, and then also here Galactic Republic. This can only be done once. We're going to be on this node for 2 days, which means on the 2nd day I'm going to use my Galactic Republic for this mission, this any mission. But on the 1st day, when I have to use them up here, I'm going to have to use somebody else here, and we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm going to start out. I'm going to save the best for last. Let's get in here. So this is the more important node, so it has the more important Jedi mission. Okay, but yeah, just for argument's sake, yeah, this team wouldn't be able to do phase 1. This team could probably do phase. You could probably handle pretty well. It's got a Galactic Legend, so it'd probably do pretty well. But it wouldn't be a guarantee. Like even Supreme Leader Kylo Ren would run into some struggles depending on who spawned. This team would be screwed. This team would be screwed. Because this team sacrifices defense for the sake of offense, and offense alone does not cut it in this territory battle. So you would just get destroyed. The enemy would run circles around you, and they just destroy you. Maybe if you can get a train running, maybe. Nope. Mandalorians, maybe. Yeah. Like, if I had the ideal Mandalorians, like these 3 Mandos, no, but if I had, like, actually my good light side Mandos in this team, then Mandos would probably be fine. And Night Sisters can't do anything. Republic Offensive, the squads that rise to the top are really weird. But like I said, this is the more important this is the more important node. Since there's an all Jedi on both nodes, I'm gonna have my A-tier Jedi here, or obviously my best 4 Jedi are these 4 right here, and I have them split between the 2 teams. I made sure Jolee's on this team so that he can revive, because I usually don't have to revive when it's up here. And if somebody does die, it's usually like even if I have Jolee, like it has the potential to go south, and if it's gonna go south, it's gonna happen in the last phase, or in the 4 out of 4. So I'd rather just put Jolee down there so that they can get to 3 out of 4 instead of 1 out of 4 and just die. As being able to revive, it'll make sense when you see it. All right, I'm actually going to show you all the battles this time, just so you can see how difficult it is and what I mean with my strategy. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Automatically goes again. We're gonna do this. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and put this on Grandmaster Yoda. And then we're gonna do this. And we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and do this on Master Yoda. Do this on you. On you. And might as well. And I'm surprised that didn't kill. He's dead. I'm gonna go over here. Master Yoda. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on Luke. The strategy here is basically to get to your ultimate. Grandmaster Yoda, or sorry, Hermit Yoda passes around Grandmaster's trading until everyone has it, and then hopefully you don't get destroyed in phase 4. So I'm gonna skip ahead here. Okay, just kidding. You need to see kill order. So you're gonna go for B2 first, unless you have a reason not to go for B2. Because Grandmaster Yoda is Galactic Republic, he attacks twice if the enemy he's attacking has droid battalions. That's the same for, I think, all Galactic Republic, or it might just be most Galactic Republic. I'm pretty sure it's everyone who's Galactic Republic gets that. So now, like anything that I do, I'm gonna attack them again anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread this around, and then go over here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and spread this over to. Let's get you going. Okay, that's bad. I don't like this. I'm gonna try to get some of these battalions out of here. You know what? We have a really good chance here to actually get rid of this entirely, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And we're gonna go ahead and spread this over here. Let's go ahead and do this. Turn meter to you. See if I can get this out. Alright, that should be... Alright, that's you gone. Okay. So, yeah, I should have gone with my instinct there. Should have gone for B1 straight away. But I did want to get the sniper droid out. So, we're going to do that now. And then, you also have to worry about Commando because he can prevent revives. I think it's with this one here. If he kills you with that, and it is a buff harvesting move. So it'll take away any buffs that you have, and it'll add that to the damage, just like Boba Fett or Darth Vader or Geonosian Spy. And then that is okay. This is actually a pretty good group to be going up against because it's all droid battalions. Okay, so that'll be 2 hits from this. That'll be 4. And then this, that'll be 2. And then whatever hit they get will be another one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then hopefully... Okay. Alright, that's good. So that's going to kill him anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't want to do the math right now. Yeah, they get him back quick. Jeez. Let's get you for the assist. Alright, let's get Yoda for the assist. And then let's do that. Alright, well, it's only gonna do 2 people anyway. Let's do you then. Okay, and then you. Okay, we got a savior there. So yeah, this is gonna be one of those, I guess. Stun, please, thank you. Save cooldowns. Let's see. I hate that. Daze, dude. Yeah, this guy's an asshole. I think Daze is on a basic, or what does he do on a? It's an AOE basic. Yeah, Daze, AOE. But unfortunately, like the stacks of everyone else is just more important, so I had to ignore him. Let's do it. Wait, can he still recover? Okay, he can still recover with that. Let's recover protection on these 2. Recover protection on you. Alright.
Their forces are under escort of a leader.
Oh, fuck. This is not what we want. Let's do that. Alright, let's just go... Oh, wait, we can do this. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Jesus. It's like we're doing nothing. Geonosians are the worst thing to get in Phase 4. Especially if Geonosian Brood Alpha is in the lead. Like, look at that. We did 85,000 every time we used this move, and we used it like 10 times, and it did like nothing. I mean, they have a shared health pool, but like, think about how much damage we did, and they didn't get a turn, and it still took us a long time to do anything. Let's just do this. Alright. Okay. So that was the more important Jedi battle out of the way.
Enemy saboteurs have
We don't have
damaged our
anything we can
vehicles.
do there. We
Our
might as
troops have
well.
been injected with Bacta serum.
I mean, it wasn't prohibited, but we weren't drawing attention to it. Okay. I should probably save rare stuff. So I'm not using CLS, so I can do this. This is rare, so I'm gonna do that. Not using you, I'm gonna do that. Not using you, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Just in case anyone else is planning to use Jedi Training Ray. Not using you. Not using you. Not using you. Okay, I should be really careful about who my last 3 people are. Because I only have 3 of them, so. L3 I think is rare enough. You're pretty powerful if somebody wants to use you. Can't really do anything without them. That's mean. Putting those 2 right there. Like. Okay. Kenobi. I guess Barris? Most people have Barris though. And I can't really give anyone else up. Are you rare? I feel like you're rare. Yeah, I feel like you're one that most people don't have at 7 stars. So. Okay. We're gonna do light side Annie. We're gonna select squad. Okay. So the next all any team that we're gonna use, instead of doing this, because like I said, if things go poorly, it's a 0 out of 4, and even if things go well, it's usually only a 2 out of 4. This, because of Nest being able to, the way that she works against B1s, depending on what spawns you get, obviously, because the waves are not guaranteed. Like this can either be a 2 out of 4 or a 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 for sure, and it's usually a 2 out of 4. So that's what we're gonna do, because it's a more consistent 2 out of 4 than CLS, which is insane to me. And these 4 people are immaterial. Nest is the only reason this works. Alright, we're gonna go do that. Oh shit, he's already dead. I mean, sure, why not? Damage. And then we just shoot you and he's gone. Okay. Oh no, what a loss. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Don't like that. Let's do this. I will be shocked if I don't get a... Okay then! Yeah, there you go. Like I said, a consistent 2 out of 4, and except for when it's not. Yeah, light side territory battles are fucking trash, dude. Alright, now we have all Jedi again. We're gonna use this. Someone's gonna die. A couple people are gonna die. We're gonna have to revive them with Jolie. This should be 2 out of 4, maybe 3 out of 4.
Commander Skywalker has joined the battle. Try to keep up.
4 out of 4 is possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. I fucking hate you. That is very disappointing. No one has any turn meter except for the guy who's slow as shit. We have to do it. Alright. Alright. Okay. You have to fucking die. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh my god. Like, I hate everyone. Like, these characters are garbage when you're playing as them, but in Republic Offensive, they just are so ridiculously powerful, it's not even funny. Alright, let's try to get to that. Alright, we're there. Alright, Ezra should go pretty early.
A leader is commanding their forces.
I hate you. Also, it's not a bonus turn, it's turn meter. I learned that the hard way. I guess we need to get this taunt away. Yeah, I think he regretted that. Oh yeah, luckily once he's gone, he cannot get that back. Oh shit.
General Kenobi's exited the battlefield. It was fun
okay,
while it
he thought he
lasted.
could do it, which is good. Oh shit, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, that sniper droid is gonna ruin our day. Do that. Do that. Do that. We have to go for him. Because he's gonna bring back the Magna Guard. I hate it, but we're gonna die. Sniper droid is gonna kill us.
Commander Skywalker has exited the battlefield. Just as well. The kid's all over the place.
Yep. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, then we're gonna go up here. That's not the order I like them in, but alright. Let's do it. This is another one that, like, you can go for,
General
but
Kenobi has joined the battle.
if you get bad
Commander
luck,
Skywalker has entered
4
the
out of 4
battlefield.
can turn into 0 real fast. And oh, this is also a mission where if you don't get 4 out of 4, there is nothing. If it's either 4 out of 4 or it's 0. All right. Okay, attacks at a turn. Let's get you. Droidic is really scary. Just do it. Save it. Save it. Save it. Yeah. This is also one where the Republic territory battles in general is one that will punish you for saving your cooldowns. Luckily, that was a cooldown that didn't actually matter. We're gonna go for you. We should take a turn first. Okay, okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Delete you. Get him out. Get him out. Alright, I'm glad that I still have Ahsoka. Like, I know that I need to relic my Ahsoka, but alright. Get him out. Alright. Get out of here. Oh, that was so scary. Oh my god. Like every time anything that even looks like a droid takes a turn, it's just the scariest thing ever. Oh! Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet, but we are in a very good place.
Watch out, everyone. Count Dooku's joined the battle.
That'll call a couple people to assist. Let's just do it. Just get him out. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. It's worth it. Do this. Do this. Because Obi-Wan's automatically going to resist. If everyone's under stealth, no one is. Get out of here. Alright. Alright, just mass assist. Just kick him in the face. This is going to do so much damage. I mean, obviously it's going to delete him because of the courage, but... Wow, the actual big hit didn't do that much. Yeah, if you have Commander Tano, that's so huge. But even Commander Tano, you can still lose. Like, even with Relic, Ahsoka, and if you had regular... You know, if you had Commander Tano, and if I had my Ahsoka that was Gear 12, if she was Relic, that can still turn into a 0 out of 4. Like, the mission, the RNG, like the number of just random stuff that can ruin your whole run. I'll give it a shot. just because I have. Actually, wait. Before I do that,
Our sensor array is disrupting their scanners.
that's too much. Okay. All right. It's tempting. It really is, but. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna try it. My Galactic Republic is not the best, but since this is the first... whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, alright. Yeah. I don't expect much, but I'm gonna try. Okay, we got Empire instead of Malevolence, that's good. That's game. There's no coming back from that. We were so close, too. Yeah, and I don't even try it in Phase 2 onward. Like, I can barely even get close in Phase 1, so definitely not going to try it in Phase 2. So until we get to 1 star here, once we get to 1 star here, we're going to start diverting our spare GP over here, just so that we can get closer to that 110, so that on day 3, when we actually need to go for the star here, we can get 1 star immediately and start going for 2 stars and hopefully 3 stars. 3 stars is a little ambitious, but 2 stars should definitely be doable. I mean, look, we're already pretty close to 1 star, so we'll be able to put a pretty decent amount of GP up here. Let's go ahead and deploy everything here. And then, so now we're going to go ahead and do... I wonder if, yeah, I think Beskar Mando and maybe Armor in this would have been better. Yeah, maybe Beskar, Armor, Mando, Armor. I don't know, somebody. Yeah, maybe Bo-Katan just so they can last a little longer. But for my best team for territory battles is actually this one, which Kyle Omicron helps a lot with that, but it's not required. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you what it does, and then I'm going to tell you what the Omicron is helping me out with, and you can decide how much the Omicron helps. Because like this team can even get 4 out of 4 in the final phase.
Death.
So
You live.
it's really good.
You know pain. You have learned fear.
Now only death remains.
You seek true pain. It will be given.
Swarming, terrified insects.
Every path leads to your destruction.
All creatures can serve. All know fear.
You are inferior. You've already lost.
My visions are unchanged. Destiny awaits you.
There is more for you to see, so much
Okay,
more.
so his Omicron made it so that this cannot be resisted. Which means they can't assist, counterattack, or gain buffs. Normally they'd be able to resist that, and obviously territory battles, especially Republic side, enemies have crazy high tenacity, so having it unresistible,
Your future, your past,
that
your
is
doom.
what makes or breaks the difference between having it versus not having it. Now, Magna Guard is the only one who can attack, or who can counterattack on this team, and he's already stunned, so...
Do you like my corruptions?
Fight all you want. In the end, we will prevail. You cannot stem the tide of time.
Despair and die.
Submit or die!
I have changed her, as she will change you.
Do you not see that which you have wrought?
You despair.
This is the best that could be sent against us.
To the abyss.
Your entrails will be strewn across the galaxy.
You are inferior. You've already lost.
I see all that will be. I see your death.
Mere smoke. Now
it's pretty
taste
rare that
fire.
Magna Guard gets its bonus turn, because it only has 1 health when it triggers bonus turn, so that means that the last hit that we dealt was also the one that took it to 0 health, or to 1 health.
The creature's pain will only drive it further.
Seeds of darkness bloom into nightmares.
Alright, now normally you're thinking, oh, B2's got this. And it's got, where is it? This. Or no, not that. Where is it? Yeah, it has this. So whenever you attack someone that's not B2, it has a chance to gain 100% turn meter and just wreck your shit. Except we have Kyle Katarn's Omicron makes it so that enemy allies can't gain turn meter, and that doesn't matter if they have force influence or not. So we can just do this.
There is no end to the suffering you'll endure.
Blunt instruments. Striking blindly out of fear.
Such fertile grounds for terror.
Your future becomes ever bleaker, while I grow stronger.
In the end, all existence will fall to us.
Your entrails will be strewn across the galaxy.
Swarming, terrified insects.
All things erode to
So
ash.
I could have gone Magna Guard taunted, and it didn't matter because B2 wasn't gaining turn meter, and I went for the B1s, and it didn't matter because B2 wasn't getting turn meter.
Is this what you call strategy?
Your flesh will fuel my pets.
Your future, your past, your doom.
This broke the beast. It will break you. Spin ever downward.
Each half does what the other cannot.
I see all that will be. I see your death.
Acquaint yourselves with new ways to die.
You are inferior. You've already lost.
Fight all you want. In the end, we will prevail.
All will serve one day.
So yeah, Geos are really the only thing that can throw a wrench in this team.
Sanity is a prison. Let madness release you.
Your future, your past, your doom.
Drink of my corruption.
Swarming, terrified insects.
You cannot stem the tide of time.
Flesh is insufficient. You must discard it.
Would you prefer a more dangerous threat?
Do you not see that which you have wrought?
Do not seek reason. You cannot comprehend.
Anyway, but well, as I was saying, Geonosians are the only thing that can throw a wrench in this team.
Every path leads to your
Just because
destruction.
of how you cannot stun Geonosian Brood Alpha. You cannot inflict daze on Geonosian Brood Alpha. You cannot inflict ability block on Geonosian Brood Alpha. So the second Geonosian Brood Alpha takes a turn, he's gonna cleanse everyone. So
Is this what you call strategy?
you more than likely aren't going to be able to kill
Now
Geonosian
you'll
Brood
see
Alpha before
real
he takes
power.
a turn. So
My visions are unchanged. Destiny awaits you.
when they do run a
A
train,
fascinating
they almost certainly will.
collection.
It's very
Let's
unlikely
see
that you'll
what
be able
we
to kill
can
them
make of you, shall we?
before they take a turn.
Drink of my corruption.
All
But when they
things
do run a train,
erode
they
to
might
ash.
be able to kill off a couple people.
There is more for you to see.
And then you'll just bring them back,
much
because you'll run another
more.
train, and your second train, they will not stop. So we're actually going to go for... this guy doesn't really matter, because we're single fire damage anyway.
To the abyss.
Kalani is the one that we are worried about, because he makes it so that enemies cannot lose more than one set of stacks. Oh, which, yeah, I guess I should explain that. The regular tactical droid, this guy, makes it so that AoEs only damages one person. And I don't know how the priority is determined, because I've had it damage the person I was targeting, and I've had it damage someone other than the person I was targeting. I don't know how it works. Kalani makes it so that battalions can only go away one at a time. Or so the B2, where it has 8, it can only lose 1 at a time. The B1 here can lose 8, because whenever he takes damage he loses 8. He can only lose 8 at a time. But since the Kalani's not here,
Every path
we can just
leads
do that,
to your
and it's fine.
destruction.
My pets are legion. Behold!
You are inferior. You've already lost.
I see all that will be. I see your death.
Brothers and sisters, grant me power!
Your future becomes ever bleaker, while I grow stronger.
All creatures can serve. All know fear.
Acquaint yourselves with new ways to die.
One by one, you fall.
Moment of truth nears.
So many failures. I have broken you all.
so yeah. But if it was Kalani, we would have gone for Kalani first, because no one else can gain turn meter. So we would have run a train, and we would have done AoEs every single time that it was an option, because with Kalani you can still do AoEs and it'll damage everyone else. They just only lose 1 stack. So we do maximum damage to Kalani, and then like once per turn, if we're using an AoE, we're still reducing everyone's battalions. And so hopefully by the time Kalani gets, like, if they do manage to take a turn, they hopefully won't have that many stacks going. But yeah, I really don't like Republic Offensive. But the only part of Republic Offensive I enjoy is that Kyle Katarn team, where like I just do whatever I want and the enemy can't do anything. Like I'm just like, oh, there's B2s on that team. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna go for whoever I want. He's like, oh, Magna Guard is taunting. You can't counterattack because I just put Force Influence on you. It's like, it's like the only fun that there is to be had. Actually, no, that's not true. As you saw, it's pretty nail biting. Like they can still turn a 4 out of 4 into a 0 out of 4. But just being able to delete an entire annoying person with Commander Tano is, especially if you get to delete like a Count Dooku or a General Grievous or a Wat Tambor, like somebody that is like meant to be the last person you go for, and you just delete them on the first turn. Like It's so satisfying. Yeah, so like you saw, I have a decently developed light side roster. Like I don't have any clone troopers. I don't have that much Galactic Republic built up. So yeah, Bad Batch I know does really well everywhere. Like Bad Batch with Omega, I think is the ideal team for this mission. 501st Clones with Shock T does amazing. Yeah, if we ever get Ki-Adi-Mundi, I'm pretty sure that there's a Jedi team that involves using him with a whole bunch of Jedi supports. Galactic Republic Jedi supports. But even with good teams, you can still get wrecked really early on. So if you don't have a developed roster, like if you only have 1 or 2 good light side teams, then don't even worry about the missions. Like maybe use your best any team right here and your best Jedi team right here, and then dump everything here. And you either do something or you don't. Once this hits 1 star, same thing that I just said, but over here. If you have Galactic Republic, go ahead and try this mission. But if you don't have a super developed light side roster, don't feel too much pressure to do super well. Ships, yeah, obviously don't feel pressure to do ships, because like, yeah, even a full negotiator lineup with all relics can still lose. Like we got close there, but that was phase 1. This is the first day, and we still didn't do very well. But the thing to remember about Galactic Republic Offensive is that it's inverse of Separatist Might, in that the easiest phase for Republic Offensive, at least for us, is phase 4, and the second easiest is phase 3. And the reason for that is because once we get here, this is phase 3, right? Then that means all of our attention is focused here. That means we only have to do 2 battles. So you take your 5 best Jedi here, and then your best any team here. So yeah, you only need 1 team for here, and then it's the same thing on day 4, because it's just the next thing up. And it's Galactic Republic, and then light side any. So, yeah. Yeah, phase 1 and 2, where we have to do missions here, and we have to do missions here, and we have to worry about where we dump GP, because depending on where our stars are sitting, we might not have to dump GP here. We might be dumping GP here. Whereas, like, once we get to day 3 and day 4, we know that all GP is going here. We know that all GP is going here. The only thing you have to worry about, other than the 1 territory we're focused on, is this one down here. And that's only if you have a team that can do this mission, which I don't. Though I am planning to do Bad Batch pretty soon. But so don't get discouraged because you go into phase 1 and just die without getting any points, because it'll get easier later when you don't have to divide your teams as much, or if you only have 1 team and that team still doesn't do anything, don't worry about it too much. It's some of the hardest missions in the game, and just worry about deploying your roster in the right place, because that's still points on the board. Like if you have 1 million GP, that's a pretty good chunk of the way to 86 million that you can still knock out. So, all right, let's try to get 6 stars.